It's time to install the asphalt roofing. Hi, I'm Joy Watts with Watts Homes and Construction, and we are out at our job site, and today we are going to check out the roofers installing the asphalt roof shingles. And so let's see what they're doing. So these are the shingles that we are using on this house. They're IKO Cambridge shingles. The color is dual black, and we get these from Builder's First Source, our lumber supplier. The roofers are starting to work on the roof now. As you can see, they have put the bundles of shingles on top of the roof, making it easier for them to work. The roofers have already installed the drip edge. It is this black part right along the edge of the bottom of the roof, and it goes from one end of the roof to the other, and is actually installed before the tar paper. And in this section of the roof, they have also installed the felt or the tar paper over the top of the OSB, in addition to the synthetic underlayment over the tar paper. The shingles will then be installed on top of that. Here is a piece of drip edge the roofers cut off because it was too long. As you can see how it has ridges on the top, this is the part that the tar paper will go over. And when you turn it on its side, this side you will actually see once it is installed on the roof. And the white side is the underside that butts up to the roof. Here are the roofers at work. They are all strapped in and roped off due to the long drop to the ground. For safety reasons, they have to be all harnessed and in and roped off. And they also install the shingles at a diagonal, working their way up the roof in sections. This is the area of roof I showed you earlier that only had the drip edge and the felt on it. Now you can see what it looks like with the shingles installed. This is a piece of ridge vent that was actually left over. You can see how it has a slight peak to it in the middle, and it is made out of a heavy-duty plastic material. You can bend it because it is flexible. And what you do is install the shingles over the top of it. And this is actually found at the peak of the roof and helps vent the attic. And on the sides, you can see the vents. It's actually located on both sides of the ridge vent. And it also shows you where to nail the shingles onto the ridge vent. And then as we turn it over, this is what the underside looks like. It is missing the insulation type material on the underside of this piece, but this is what a piece of uninstalled ridge vent looks like. This is what the ridge vent looks like installed on the roof with the shingles over the top of it. It does not go all the way from the front to the back along the entire peak of the roof. The ridge vent helps vent the attic space, and the ridge vent gives the roof a cleaner, nicer look, so you do not have to have the square vents on top of the roof. Here is another look at the ridge vent on each of the garage gables at the peaks. So you can see how it's basically in the middle of the peak and not on the end. This roof on the corner of the home is a hip roof. I talked a little bit about the type of roof during the truss segment, and I wanted you to be able to see what a hip roof looks like after it is shingled. This is a view of the front of the house facing the street with all of the asphalt shingles installed. A few areas without shingles will have the metal roofing installed, primarily located on the dormers. And then this is the lakeside of the house with the asphalt shingles installed as well. That's it for the installation of the asphalt shingles on the roof. So make sure you stay tuned for our next episode. Check out our website and make sure to subscribe to our channel. Thanks a lot.